Aloha Ohana. Thanks for joining me again for day 7 of the 31-day mini series episodes for 15 minutes of a yoga practice. This is more back releasing, lower back releasing today. Before we begin, if you like this channel, please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so that you can receive updates as I upload videos. If you have any feedback or questions, please feel free to add them below. And I also hope that if you enjoyed today's class, that you give me a huge thumbs up. Thank you. So let's begin. I'm going to show you one of my most favorite back opening postures. I do this every single day. I suffer from scoliosis. So the only thing that has healed my back is continual yoga practice, some acupuncture, and chiropractic, but mostly this yoga practice. This yoga pose is extremely healing and beneficial for the lower back. So we're going to open the feet up nice and wide, wider than your hips. From here, we're going to bend the knees, and you're going to take your hands so that your fingers are facing down and the heels of the hands are up onto the top of your thighs. It's a nice wide stance here, and you're going to use your hands to push your knees back, like so, back towards the pinky toes. So already getting a nice deep hip stretch here. We're going to take a deep breath in, suck your navel to your spine, and then exhale. We're going to dip this right shoulder forward and tilt the left shoulder up. Look up. Use your right hand to push into the right inner thigh and move your chest towards me. Move your belly button over towards your left hip. So lengthening your spine, breathing in through the nose, all the way down the length of the spine. Exhale, we twist. I like to stay here for about 6 breaths on this one side. And we'll slowly release, coming back to center. And now let's dip the left shoulder forward, right shoulder goes up, gazing up. Coming back through center. As you can see, I switched my hands. You can also do this. It's a lot easier at first to do this, but you can also take it this way. Toes facing forward, heels out. Let's take the hands down to the ground for a wide angle forward fold. If this is challenging for you, go ahead and grab your blocks. Place them underneath your shoulders. Keep your hips right over your heels. If you're not sure what that feels like yet, go ahead and walk yourself up to a wall, like so. Push your heels, the back of your legs, and your sit bones into a wall. And then slowly, slowly, we walk the blocks or your hands back towards the wall. So one day, the crown of your head comes all the way down underneath your tailbone. You can also bend your knees here to modify as you make your journey into this spinal stretch here, into this wide angle forward fold, which stretches and releases your sciatic nerve, the longest nerve in your entire body. So you're either doing this up against a wall. Keep your hips tilting forward. So most of the weight is in the balls of the feet. You can also reach your hands onto your big toes, peace fingers to the big toes, or take your hands to the pinky toe edge of your feet, pulling the crown of your head down underneath your tailbone. Let gravity
do its work here, do its job. Just even though you are pulling and you're being active here, whether your hands are on the ground or on your feet, you're also allowing the head to relax, letting gravity take over as you just relax your head and your neck, which will further relax and open up your lower back. Hands come forward, moving into side lunge. I've heard teachers call this side Buddha lunge, Skandasana. We're going to bend into this left knee here and walk the hands over towards your left foot, straightening out through your right leg, opening up into the pelvis. So in the previous day 6 class, I told you that if you open up your hips and your pelvis, this will release your lower back. So here we go in this nice deep hip opener. If you can turn these right toes up to the ceiling and sit down even more inside your left heel. Make sure your left heel does not come up off the ground. And again, blocks help you open. So if you're not there yet, go ahead and sit on a block. Hands come to the heart. This left elbow can push against your left knee. You can open up your arms, coming into a twist. There's lots of choices that you have here. You can just hang out and reach your arms forward, or even just keep your hands down on the ground if you need that support. Don't forget to breathe. And let's slowly move over to the other side. So we're going to bend and lunge into this right foot. Right toes are facing forward. But then you're going to plie them out so they face towards the right corner of your mat, lunging into your right knee. Left foot stays flat. You're up nice and high. And then when you open, you'll be able to turn your foot up. Toes face up, sinking down inside your right heel. I just got a nice release here in my hip. A little adjustment. Feels so nice. You can reach the arms forward. Again, opening them up. You can use this arm to push against your knee. Hands come back to the heart. And we'll come back here. Let's come down onto the knees now. Onto the hands and the knees for frog pose. From here, we're going to open the knees out, and then your feet are opening out too. So I have frog feet. You can also bring your toes to touch. For tadpole, this is frog. So coming onto the inside of your knees. I recommend putting a towel or some cushion underneath the knees here if you have sensitive knees. And you can grab a block and place it underneath your bottom ribs. Come onto the forearms. Relax your head. This block is keeping your ribs supported. And now you want to pull your belly to your spine so that you have a nice neutral spine. And I discussed what a neutral spine is in the core class on day 4. So if you're not sure what a neutral spine looks like or feels like, go to that video and you will find out. If you know what that feels like, then you don't even need your block. You can do it organically within yourself. And the goal here is to just let go. Breathe in and out through your nose and allow your hips to open. Allow the lower back to release. The tendency here is for people to want to lean forward into the forearms. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see what not to be doing. So to be leaning forward like so, you want to be pushing your sit bones back towards your heels with the intention of Me Lama, to tend to and to take care of yourself with your breath as you practice this pose and every pose. Just take time to breathe, to feel and connect. Relax your jaw, soften your tongue. So we're going to just come forward now onto the belly. Slide the knees together, legs nice and long behind you. Come up onto the forearms for Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Hands are spread nice and wide. Pull your chest forward. Push your pubic bone down into your mat. Stretch out the torso here. Lift up through your chest and then relax your low belly down onto the ground. This gentle back bend is nurturing your lower back, elongating your spine, massaging out your belly. This is where we hold negative emotional energy and stress. Slide your hands back, push yourself up, and all the way back. So we can come into child's pose with the knees together or open your knees up wide and slide your arms forward. Come into whatever variation feels best for your body today. So today might feel different than tomorrow. Surrender to your breath. Let your breath move through your whole body. Pay attention to how you're breathing. Remember, in yoga, we breathe in and out through the nose, creating this rhythm of breath, this meditative breath. Keep the mind focused on your breath and on your body. Keep walking your hands further forward, finding more space in your spine. Stretching out through the arms, your armpits, your side body here. It's all connected. Slide your hands in towards your face. Slowly push yourself up. Turn yourself around. And just come sit in a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. So on your heels, cross-legged. We'll end here with a closing meditation. So hands come to the heart. Take a full deep breath in through your nose, all the way down the length of your spine. Open your mouth and let it all come out. Inhale fully. Exhale deeply. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Take this moment to thank your body for everything it just did and what you're able to do. Thank you so much for letting me guide you in this short, sweet practice to heal yourself and to take care of yourself. Thank you for taking the time to come together with me, Victoria. The word mahalo in Hawaiian means thank you. So from here I say mahalo and namaste. Thank you so much. Again, if you like this, I hope you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know your feedback. You can also follow me on Facebook at Come Together Wellness, Instagram, and my website, cometogetherwellness.com. Thank you. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Aloha.